and that actually my platform sandal is in Miz Mooz because the leather is so exquisite. It's European leather. This is your leather woven ankle strap sandal. She's called the Tommi. You're looking at it in the brandy. And this was a company started by a father-son in New York. They saw women walking around with sneakers and trying to transfer into pretty shoes, and they thought, we can do better. So there it is in brandy. Here it is in the black. How pretty is she? Here's Iris. Oh my gosh, is she gorgeous? And then here it is in the gold. Neutrals are having a moment. Metallics rather, are having a moment. A 687195 is your item number. European sizing, 5 through 11. I'll tell you always when I buy my European sizes in Miz Mooz, a 9 is a 9 is a 9. It's the only order this year. These are brand new today. I'm gonna welcome in Catherine Martin, and she's bringing these to us. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Nice to see you.
Too.
Thank you for spending time with us. I know it's a little break outside of family.
Can I say hi to Mom real quick?
Yes.
I know she's
Hi,
watching.
Mom.
She doesn't normally watch. Hi.
That's so cute. Okay, so tell us a little bit about Miz Mooz and the Miz Mooz DNA that's in this particular sandal, if you wouldn't mind.
Absolutely. This is a father and son team. Started in 2001. They want to see fashion and function all in one. We should be able to wear a shoe all day long and not have to change out of it. Feel absolutely adorable and have a day-to-night situation. We only use the best artisan leathers, and the Tommi is a perfect example of that. I absolutely love this. A lot of times we incorporate fashion and vintage. You see that so much in this style. We have this really great deconstructed woven top line that's absolutely beautiful. So it's a little bit different, a little bit more fashion forward. And as we go into the back of the sandal, we have this great T-strap. I always say, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We've been having T-straps for so long because they just add a little bit of extra comfort. You don't have that flipping and flopping, which, you know, is always an issue with a lot of sandals. Not the case here at all, but all of that gorgeous leather. You see burnishing details across this as well, which is all done by hand, I want to point out.
Right.
But this is absolutely beautiful. This is just such simple sophistication.
It's elegant simplicity.
Yeah.
Can we talk about size? Because
yeah.
it's European sizing, and, you know, have no nerves or fear around this. I don't know if we have a size chart, but how about if you explain to us how we do this?
Sure, yeah. So on the there's our size chart right there. On the left-hand side is US, on the right hand is European. So I'm going to use myself as an example, make it very easy. I'm a 7. Follow that line across, you'd be a 37. We invite people to go to .com, even if you've tried European sizes before, and just use our Miz Mooz chart. It's going to fit beautifully.
Yeah,
Very
I'm a 9,
easy.
I'm a 40, 940, 940, and it always works. 5 easy payments of $22. Shipping and handling's free. It's so funny, we both have the iris on,
yeah.
but that's
For
no
good
worries.
reason.
Because you know what? It's such a pretty, lovely color, purple. And, you know, you can act like purple is a neutral. You know, you totally can't. I mean, you can treat it like a neutral, right? I mean, I've got a pink top on, but no worries. You still get that, like, wow from your sandal. And let's face it, we always like, as women, to get compliments from other women that, like, our shoe game is on point.
Of course, I get them all the time in Miz Mooz. And what I love about this, it looks a little bit higher, a little bit kind of brighter, I suppose I would say, on camera. It's almost like a pastel, so definitely can be used as a neutral. I like what we have across this entire collection because we have the neutrals with the brandy and the black. Of course, we have a metallic, and then we have this really great pastel, which is beautiful with your pedicure, by the way. But what a really, really fun kind of, again, so I'm saying simple sophistication. When I say that, I mean, this is a shoe that you wear with literally everything. If you're a mother, for whomever, whatever, you know, your cat to your son, whatever. We are women on the go. We want things that are easy to wear. And this is really that thing that you're going to open up your closet, and it's going to take you 0 time to pick out this sandal's absolutely going to work with everything. And I just love the look at it. They have so much coverage across that top line, but not enough, so it's very, very comfortable. And I mean, I'm sure you're wearing them right now. One thing that I'll say about this, our leathers are amazing in every single collection that we make, but this almost feels elasticized.
Yeah, the leathers are super, super supple. I want you to notice on Crystal that, guess what you're not seeing? Her baby toe. So maybe you're somebody who feels like I've got a bunion on my baby toe, or I don't like how the outside of my foot looks. I love that that's covered. Also, check out around the big toe. There's a little extra leather, and that just holds your foot in place. The other thing I want to mention is I'm somebody who, while I love looking at shoes that are flat, 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 I cannot wear. And I'm calling this out because this is one that I can. Somehow, they've made it just enough with that heel height, 7/8 of an inch high, and the sole is 3/8, so it's just enough of a little lift from the heel to the front of the foot that I'm not flush flat. It's flush flat
Definitely.
that I cannot do. So you might see in those really elevated shoe salons where like they're bone flat. Like you look at a heel, you look at a kind of flat shoe, and it's like a piece of paper flat. It's like this, and I'm like, well, that's a pretty sandal, but I can't wear a sandal
100%.
that has just the bone flatness. And this doesn't. This has just enough to give you that comfort and to put your shoe and your foot in the right alignment. The other thing I want to point out is that this is the way your foot is shaped. So it means that you don't have a lot of real estate where your toes stop and then you see like, you know, kind of shoe base in the front. And is this leather, the bottom?
Absolutely. It's
And
all
that's what's
leatherized.
lovely.
You see the burnishing details throughout that. And Rachel, the 2 points that you just made were so on point. If you're flat-footed, it's the worst.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that on the lateral edge, it's shorter and it's a taller here. So you have a lot of arch support in this as well. Man-made balance built in. You rarely see that with sandals. So these are absolutely amazing. This insole is just perfection.
Brand new today, free shipping and handling, $22 to try them. That's a great try me price to get into Miz Mooz. You'll love them once you have them. Catherine, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day to you. So we are in 2 hours of a shoe shopping extravaganza for all my moms out there. I'm hoping that you're loving the day, feeling loved on the day. We're gonna move on though to Alegria. This is the dream.